My hair looks weird.
Yeah, you haven't really done much with it since your shower.
And it's because it's still wet.
Show everybody your... Look at that curl.
That's what my hair's supposed to do. Instead, it does whatever this is.
I have what they call
Irish girls.
Irish girls. It's really annoying. So I have my dinner.
Mine's cooking.
My son started late. Very thick crust. But homemade pizza.
Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon. We get pie tins. And we make individual pizzas for everybody when we make homemade pizza. And because the dough didn't raise as much as normal, it's not as good.
That makes sense.
But it's still good. It's still good pizza. But when you start late, we're excited.
Linda.
I got a package.
Hi, Linda.
It says, open me first. So we're going to open that and possibly open a box on the live tonight.
It's open.
And you're like, okay, it's open. Let's go. I should say, read me first. But then she'd be like, I just read it.
We're a very literal family for some reason. I'm not even sure why.
We have a different setup for doing the slideshow today. I put all the slides on a Google slide and then loaded the Google slide into the Restream app thing. And so we're going to do like the Google slideshow, like click on it, talk about it, click on it, talk about it kind of thing for all the projects. I have the spinny wheel set up, so I don't even know who's won yet. And then Linda's here, which, by the way, hi, Linda. I forgot to say hi.
I just look like Karima.
Karima's her aunt.
That was weird.
I've seen it many times over her life.
Yeah, but I don't usually catch myself looking like her.
Anyway, we've got the spinny wheel. We're going to spin for the journal. And then Linda has asked us to remove her name and then put our name on the spin wheel and spin for us to be able to get one of her prizes, which we'll talk more about. Anyway, hi, Lexi. What did Brandon say?
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. I can't sing the tune because I'll get in trouble.
We got it from Chef Lori.
Oh, it's from Chef?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know which Lori it was from. I just saw the address, and I don't know their addresses.
Lori lives in Utah.
Well, I didn't see that much of the address.
Oh, okay.
I saw West. That's what I saw.
Here's what the card says.
Happy 29th birthday from your 110 something.
The LB is for pound.
Well, I couldn't read it as LB.
Friend.
It just looked like a weird symbol.
Yeah, it's pound friend. So basically, Lori's saying she's 110 pounds, and I'm 29.
Oof.
But I am 29. Says, happy birthday. Yes, this is your early birthday gift. Maybe it can inspire you to make something beautiful. Lori.
Take copyright. Right?
Yeah. I don't care. I'm going to do it. I just got a letter. Nope.
Oh, no.
I just got a package. I just got a package. I just got a package. And I know who it's from. Parody. Is parodies count as...
Is she working right now?
I don't know.
I forgot it that I've been having issues with numbness in my legs, and this chair is not good for it.
I need to open my box.
But it's so far. And it's like mildly heavy.
Let me tell you about my orange juice.
It's upside down.
We make these in jars because jars have lines.
Because jars are cool, people.
has 100 milliliters and 200 milliliters, 300 milliliters, and 400 milliliters. And I put 200, well, my kids put 200 milliliters of orange juice, 100 milliliters of coconut milk, and then sugar to my taste.
An eighth cup.
Which is a lot of sugar, but I don't care.
An eighth cup.
This is, since I don't drink soda, this has become my soda.
What's in the box? We don't know.
That's what I'm going to find out. I just wanted to tell you about my orange juice.
I look too much like my dad's side of the family right now. I don't like it. So I just look like Dad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Maybe if I go like this, I won't look as
Okay,
good.
turn it around so I can snip some stuff.
This is not a good texture for my lap.
I'm sorry. It will be done quickly.
It's scratchy in a weird way.
Recycled Amazon box. And
Ooh.
I got paper.
Paper.
What is this? What is it?
More paper.
All the
Some more
patterns. These
paper.
are patterns. Patterns.
Ooh, sherbet.
Diamonds and ribs blanket pattern. That's pretty. Ooh. A sailboat jacket knitting pattern. That's fun. Oh, it's got a beautiful big chart in there. A modular motif wrap. It's let's see. I don't want to show everything, but I wanted to show the picture of what the wrap looks like there. So it's got different directions. And a hat, scarf, or cowl pattern. Those are fun. Ooh. I knew I saw pinks over there, but I didn't know.
So we got some orange sickle.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Some strawberry
King cotton
shortcake.
multi. Hold on. I'm looking for the
actual name of it.
The actual percentages of things. 85% cotton,
Polyester.
15% polyester. I kind of thought that's what they were based on what they look like. But anyway, there's this beautiful cream sickle color one and this beautiful like raspberry sickle colored one.
This one's like strawberries and cream to me.
Ooh, yes. This one's like strawberries.
Ooh,
and
I'm liking
cream.
what I'm
It's
seeing
so
underneath it.
pretty.
And then there's
And then,
this
so
one.
here's the other half of this
Yeah.
one. So there's 3 sets that have 6
I don't know
in
why there's
them
a-
each. I'm guessing these are 50 milligrams or 50 grams
I
based
could get out
on
of the package.
based on what it says. 96 yards, 55 grams. And it is a, do we have a number?
A number of what?
Like
Up.
Anyway, it's clean. It's universal yarn, clean cotton multi. 100% reclaimed fibers. So 85% is recycled cotton and 15% recycled polyester. And machine wash, warm, tumble dry. Says something. It's made in Turkey. The colors here.
Where?
Dahlia.
That's a weird name for this.
Color 208 Dahlia. Well, I could see it being dahlias. Or I could see this. It doesn't say that I can see
I see
what
strawberries and cream.
size it is, but it says that it does.
Why do they name yarns sound so tasty? I named it, and I'm hungry because this one is.
I wanted to find
The
the color
flower.
names for the other ones. I don't. What's the color names? You find the color name on that one. I'll find the color name on this one. This one is called
Zinnia? I've never heard of a zinnia.
Zinnia.
Mhm.
I have. This is a torch lily? Something lily.
Yeah, torch lily.
Torch lily and zinnias and dahlias. So they're named after, these ones are named after flowers, but they look like peaches and creams.
This was in this bubble wrap. The eyes move. I found that on accident.
Oh my gosh. You can like roll them around.
It's an alien fidget.
His little feet.
It's so cute. I love it.
He's cute. Can tell he's been 3D printed.
Yeah.
Very cute.
That's my timer for my pizza.
Okay.
You have to wait for me.
She has to go check on her pizza, see if it's done. You guys can't see that, but he is now right there. He'll show up in my videos with just by myself. There is a knitting bag. It's got this is lined with the silver inside. And this is a big bag. Like it's kind of got the square shape. Oh, I'm excited. But it says stuff stut. It's got a crochet hook and knitting needles, bag for knitting stuff and knitting needles. Like it's just really cute. And of course I will use it for knitting stuff. And I'm going to put some of this yarn in it in just a minute. I can't see what else is down there because it's out of my reach. But that's fun. As soon as we get done looking at our box, we'll put on the thing. I'm going to start off by putting this yarn that's kind of open in this bag. Gosh, I wonder how much I could fit in there. Like, there's plenty of space. Bet I could put these in there too.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
You didn't wait.
I just did the one bag.
Oh, that's not fair. I haven't seen it.
It's got silver on the inside, and now it's got all my yarn so far. And then you can sit down and look at the outside.
Bag for knitting stuff. It's kind of almost grungy in color. I like the color.
It is a color, very, like you pointed out, you're like, oh, I like that color many times.
I like grungy colors. Now I can close it.
I wouldn't personally call it grungy, but I can see what you're saying. Very nice. Got little pockets here. Not for orange juice because it would spill.
Like I put my water bottle in there. Okay, here you go.
All right, what do I have next?
A magazine, I think.
Annie's Knit a Merry Christmas. Look at those.
Aw.
Okay. Oh,
I'd actually wear those.
Lexi said, so awesome. Okay, I'm just taking this out because it'll be easier to show
This
you
is
guys.
kind of a grungy, kind of
So,
Renaissance color as well.
Reindeer socks. That's what I was like, ooh, look at those. But I think these are really pretty too.
What are
the guys in the middle of the Santas? This is very elegant. What's on the back? That's a pretty blanket.
Ooh, it is. I actually like that.
So here's this is a pretty blanket. This one is like a ruffle looking. It's got the ruffle with the candy stripes. Look at this cute little mitten for the tree. This is fun.
Do you remember how you did the little tiny stockings?
Yes, I do.
You could do mittens the next time you do that.
I could do that. I could do that this year because I don't have a lot going on for Christmas this year.
That would be fun.
That would be cute. Oh, I like this. Hair at the top.
It's a snowman.
I don't want to
I'm
show
not
everything. Oh, I got a napkin. I'll use my reusable napkin. Knock, knock, knock. Yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah.
It is not working.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, there you go. Look at that. Mitten garland.
You just flashed them.
Bonk. Okay, what's next?
Peacock.
Ooh,
Peacock one.
this is
Pretty.
very pretty. This is Cotton Supreme Universal Yarn. Let me see if I can turn the little tag over and see what it says.
Pardon me, I keep yawning. I don't know why.
It's called True Blue, 100% cotton. I don't know what that word is. Algodon.
yeah.
100 grams each, and there is
My hair is frizzy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this bag. 5 skeins of this gorgeous blue cotton.
You're gonna love this one.
Okay, what's next?
This one.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Told you.
Bamboo pot.
This one I like. This next one. And that looks
This
like
is
the last
a
thing in the bag.
3-weight.
I mean box.
Oh, I can't. Made in Turkey.
Bobble bobble.
50%
We have turkey.
cotton, 50% bamboo. It maybe say it's a 3-weight, but that is a very, very thin 3-weight. But it's stunning. Oh, it's like my favorite color ever. There's 4 of these.
Told you you'd love it.
Lori! What's next?
This one I like.
This is very pretty.
I
as
don't usually
well.
like striped yarns.
This is
much.
also the bamboo pots. Oh, those would be so pretty
Do you want a
together
box to
too.
put stuff back in?
So this is a variegated. I don't know if it says a color name.
Knit,
What?
relax, smile, repeat, says this. 3-way.
Sounds good to me.
I don't know where you found the name.
I did find the name for this one. It was over here on this side.
Earth Science.
Earth Science. Well, that's fun.
222 is the number.
Hey, look at how pretty those are going to be together. Oh,
What are you gonna make?
I don't know, but oh my gosh, I gotta start figuring it out. Oh,
Wow. Yeah, you're definitely packing it in there.
wow. Thank you, Lori. Oh, that's so great.
Your shoes are in the way.
Now I gotta finish on my project that I just started so that I can start on my birthday present from Lori.
Ta-da,
Wow,
pizza.
that's like deep dished.
Yeah.
Whew, that was fun. Oh my gosh, those are so pretty. It's great yarn.
Oh, he even got my favorite fork. That's so nice of
That
him.
was very nice.
I'm gonna eat it with
of
a
him.
fork because it's huge. But I have pineapples today.
Oh, she hasn't had pineapple in a long time because of allergies.
I'm not sure if it was an allergy or if I just had too much of it in too short a time. So we're gonna find out. It used to be my favorite fruit. I have water here just in case. That tastes exactly how I remember it tasting.
Let's hope your mouth is fine with it now.
Yeah. So my reaction was that I would get like itchy mouth and throat, like basically just along my tongue. And then I'd get sores if I ate too much of it.
Okay.
Now we get to find out.
Now we get to find out. While we're waiting to find out, let's watch our slideshow.
Yay!
Can y'all see that?
No.
No?
Yes.
I can make it bigger, but we won't be able to see the things. Okay, so Magical Mouse slideshow and winner announcement. The September 2025 Apple Harvest. Linda, who is here live tonight.
She's a sweetheart.
She's so adorable. She chose our theme and she is donating a prize, which we'll talk about in a little while. So here is our first entry from Deb.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much. I wanted to draw a poison apple, and then I didn't get around to it because everybody was getting sick in our house. I love that she took the picture with apples around it.
Yeah, that was pretty cute.
Clever.
Very clever. Very good job.
I like the color of purple too.
Yeah, I really liked this one. It was when I saw it, I was impressed. Yes.
Okay.
And I have all the pattern links together. I might try to put them in the description for the live. Go back in and put them in. But for sure, what I'm probably gonna do is just pull off the slideshow, like cut it out of the video and make its own video tomorrow, so I don't have to do extra effort. So this might be a repeat for people.
Yeah.
But I for sure in the separate slideshow video will have the pattern links all down there. But yeah, these are showing in the order
Janet.
I received them. And I tell you, Deb, she's on the ball. She sent her October project in
Already?
on October 1st.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's on the ball. But anyway,
It's
hi
my
Janice.
favorite
Welcome.
month and I haven't done anything.
Well, you better get on the ball. We're already 6 days in.
We are?
Yeah.
I thought we were 4 days in.
No. Zach's birthday's this week. Anyway, so that's what Deb did. Very cute. We love the poison apple especially. And then Chef Lori did this. I can't remember. Like, I think the name of the yarn had apple in it as well. But very cute. She made up the pattern herself. So, very pretty. And Teacher Lori. She made it. It's a bag.
That looks like a pumpkin, and that one looks like a caramel apple.
Mm-hmm.
And that one looks like a lollipop.
But it's a gourd.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell. It had a lot of different colors in it.
I'm pretty sure that Lori made up her own patterns for those, except for the bag, which, considering it's knitting, I'm guessing she did it on her knitting machine.
She's a knitting machine?
Yeah, like the round and round kind.
Oh.
Yeah. And then this is Linda's
I have
entry.
seen this.
And yeah. So she did this apple fillet. She did this orange one at the top. There's a pumpkin coaster.
I like the little pumpkin.
Little pumpkin bookmark. A pumpkin or a pumpkin pie slice.
Oh.
I remember that the leaf that's down at the bottom,
the
fall variegated one, that one was a bag a day crochet pattern. Sunflower, a tea, like a hot cocoa cup, an apple coaster. A lot, like 3 people did that particular apple coaster, and then the pumpkin coaster. And so yeah, all those patterns will for sure be in the official slideshow, but I might put them in the description tonight too.
I like the pumpkin coaster.
Yeah.
And the pumpkin pie slice.
I like all 3 at the top.
And
I like all of them.
I just know that I would use the pumpkin pie slice, and the leaf one for like my tea and stuff.
Yeah, we should make some leaves.
Yeah.
I bet you could make them.
The only coasters we have right now are the ones from Pie.
And we have that cotton we got from Lexi that's fall colors.
Oh, yeah.
We can make some coasters. And Lexi says that she loves the fillet, and I agree. It's so pretty. Okay. Next, Alexandra.
That's
she goes
so fun.
by, I think, Pink Opal. And she said she made up the pattern herself. So
That's so fun.
Checkerboard pumpkin. Very cute. I love how people put the cinnamon sticks in the top like she did.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I just noticed the bow.
Very pretty.
I'm a little far away and my eyes are wigging out because I cut an onion earlier.
Oh, I think it's very fancy. Like, it looks elegant. Like
It does.
Okay, and then
I like the colors she chose too.
Lexi.
Ooh.
Her. Okay, so Lexi, you're here. Did you have a pattern for this? Because you said something about Apple Mimi shawl, but I didn't know if you made it up or if you had a pattern for it, and I forgot to email you and ask. But it's a very pretty shawl. Very pretty.
I'm not surprised you forgot. It's been a little hectic around here lately.
It's been crazy. I got like 30 minutes of sleep last night. No, I got an hour. I won't give myself my whole hour. And I had a nap. Next is Camille's from Camille's Crochet.
Green apple, I approve.
Yes, I was gonna say ShiAnne loves green apples. And
We're out, by the way.
Well, did you put it on the grocery list?
No. I've been busy.
And then Tammy is new. She has a fairly small channel, so I just subscribed today when I...
Okay, so I don't know if Tammy.
Yeah.
The name did not sound familiar.
And she made
I
that
like the little
pattern up
spiral.
herself. It's very cute.
Is it a pumpkin or an apple?
It's a pumpkin.
Okay, because it had a thicker stem.
Okay.
Bod's
Jessica shawl. Awesome. I will put that in the stuff tomorrow. Or later, whatever.
Whenever you get to it.
When I get to it. Thank you. It's beautiful, though. Okay, next. Michele. So this is the same pattern, but she did the white on the inside.
That's fun. She could have also put little black spots to be seeds.
Oh, that would have been so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like them. I think they look very fine.
I
Very nice,
do
cute.
like them. They look very fresh.
And there was a green apple one.
Yeah.
This is ShiAnne's entrance.
I drew a lot more than that, but it's the only one I managed to get around to tracing. And I also don't know where the rest of them are right now. So this is the one you get to see.
I think he's cute.
I also think he's cute. He's also the last one I drew, I think, on the last day.
Yeah, I think so. And then my pumpkin hat that I made for ShiAnne. I did that here on the live.
I would have modeled it, but I had to take a shower when we were taking the pictures.
Yeah. And then my other... I swear I clicked it. There.
Haha.
The
acorn
apples,
is my favorite.
The apples and the acorn. The acorn is so
The acorn
cute.
was my idea, and I was so happy.
I was actually going to do it anyway. Linda says cute scarecrow.
Oh, thank you.
I think... What's next? Oh, okay. So Linda has offered, like, for the price, you can choose from this fillet, so the apple thing in the middle, or this one. Okay. Sorry. If
She's biased.
I love this one. It's so pretty. If you have not been following Linda, you've got to go follow her.
She's such a sweetheart. I love her. She's
adorable. Super cute lady. I love her so much. And she just does the most gorgeous doilies. And she does other things too, but like stunning. There's it was you said it was a snowflake, but it was a rose one, but it's beautiful.
I was looking from far away and half asleep.
Yes.
So
what was my last slide for hair?
I know.
I didn't remember having a blank one. I was like, I didn't remember there being anything else.
Oops.
Okay, so
we know which one you want.
Yes, you do. Sorry, I was trying to be more subtle. Didn't do a good job. Okay. All right. So here is the spinny wheel.
Cute.
And it's got Linda and
I didn't know you
Lexi,
could change the
Alexandra,
themes of them.
Lori. I know it's one of my favorite things about it. Chef, Deb, Michelle, Tammy, Camille, sorry, and Linda. I think I've said everybody's names.
Probably.
Okay, so we're gonna spin this, and this is the person who wins our journal, which means you get to pick from certain journals that we have to offer. Let me go over to the page. Range. View tab. Okay, click. Woo! Oh, that was a close one. That's awesome. Well, I'm just going to click remove because the next thing we're going to do is add
us.
Michele.
With one L.
With one L, not to be confused with Michele with the other L. And ShiAnne. And then we can do a shuffle. Did it? And then, shuffle. Yep, I'm going to hide this again. And click go. And this is to pick from what Linda is giving. Good job, Michele! Not me. Somebody else. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So did you send Apple entries in? Because if you sent Apple entries in, I did not get them. If I don't send you an email back, then I didn't get them. I have received some October ones. Yeah. And if,
oh yeah, I have pizza.
Yeah, I'm not. Let me check my email. And then I feel bad, but
so far I've not had a reaction to the pineapple.
I got Alien Project from you.
The dough is only slightly denser than it usually is.
Yeah.
Not super noticeable to me, at least.
Janice, oh, I didn't check my spam. I don't know why your stuff would go to spam, though, because I've received stuff from you. I don't know who this stuff is from. Anyway, I know not spam. I am so sorry. I don't have them in my email. I wonder what happened to them. I just looked and I don't have them. The last thing I have from you is the alien stuff. Dang it. I want to see them. I feel bad now.
My plate is hot.
I'm sorry, Janice. I just checked my email and I don't have, the last emails I have from you are alien ones from August. So I don't know what happened to that. That's frustrating. And I checked my spam to make sure it wasn't in there and it wasn't there. So I don't know what happened to them. It makes me extra sad. Anyway, Michele with 2 L's.
Fell off my fork.
Michele with 2 L's is the one who gets to pick the thing. She can have my ghosts. Or she can have the apples, whichever one she wants. And then I feel so bad. I know it's not my fault. There was nothing I could do about it, but I still feel really bad.
Especially as soon as you get them, we can probably show them on here.
Yeah, if you can check and see if they came, I can at least show them and they can be in the thing. I feel so bad. Oh my goodness.
Everybody did it on the live.
Yeah,
I feel bad.
Everybody did an amazing job. I love seeing what people make. Remember, next month, October, this month, is witches. So, reality pretty much means almost anything Halloween is witch adjacent. So,
That was my clever way of saying it's just
And
Halloween.
be sure to make sure that you get a thing. Hi, Lori.
Oh, hi.
Well, you just missed the live show. Or did you put it on fast speed and watch it anyway?
If you guys can hear me chewing, I apologize.
When you guys can see me eating, I'm sorry.
Well, I feel bad about that too, but I feel worse if they can hear me chewing.
Fair enough. I don't like this chewing sound.
Neither do I, which is why I feel bad.
Okay.
I feel like it's impolite to eat in front of people, and the live counts as that for me.
Yeah, it was a great slideshow. Except for the missing Janice stuff. I am so sorry. Like, I've made it a thing that as soon as I see the things.
She's very good about responding.
I did get your witch. And like I'm making sure that I'm replying to the email and letting you know that I got it. So if you didn't get a reply from me for any entries, check with me and make sure that I actually got them. I'm so sad. I wonder if you like put 2 L's in or something, and because it's so magical, Michelle.
It could be a typo.
Anyway, and yeah, Deb, yours are so cute. I wish I could show ShiAnne, but I can't because, she can't see it until we do the reveal on our live next month, which is too bad because it's so cute. You would love it. But we loved it. We loved everybody's projects. I love seeing what people do. I enjoyed the fact that some people made up their own patterns this time.
Very creative.
Yeah. So, Lori, since you're here, I'm going to ask you, did you make the patterns for the appliques that you put on the bag? Ooh, Linda said she made her October project yesterday and she'll send the email tomorrow. That's like on my list of things to do this week is make my October project. I know what I'm doing. I need the air conditioner turned on. It's hot in here. Probably partly the lights.
Also, we had the oven on for forever.
I wonder if it's still on.
It's not. I had to turn it off when we took ours out. The heater was on.
Well, welcome to October, where it's freezing in the morning and then hot in the evening and then it gets cold again. It's very frustrating. This and spring, as far as the heater goes, are my least favorite times of year. If we could be all fancy and have a heating AC system that just kept it at a specific temperature and switched the AC or heater on as needed, that would be perfect.
That would be awesome.
But we have to do things
manually. It would
manually.
also be awesome to have separate ones for downstairs and upstairs.
I like the idea of having them for rooms.
I don't feel like our house is big enough for that.
I think any house is. Even a little tiny house. A little weird in a tiny house, but it's big enough.
Tiny houses are almost just one room.
Almost. And they're almost
Some of them are.
Studio apartments. Yeah. So what's everybody working on? I'm really excited. I'll show you what I'm working on. Because I found out that all of my cardigans have acrylic in them. As soon as I've mostly finished my t-shirt. So I have my t-shirt, the knitting part's all done. And I did end up buying some dye. And I needed like disposable pans because I know I'm not going to be dyeing a lot, but I need to use pans to dye at least all of the alpaca because it's protein. And so I have the dye now and I have the pans now. So this week also I'm going to be dyeing yarn and projects and I'm excited about it. But in the meantime, I cast on a cardigan. It's going to have these holy sleeves. They're so cute.
I still feel like it's so ironic.
The part I need is like you need my arm warmed and it's holes. But you know from wearing holy sweaters, they're just as warm.
Not all of them.
Well, unless the wind's blowing.
Well, I have one that's basically just the holes part. It's basically made of holes with very little fabric. That one's not warm.
So anyway, yeah, it's a really pretty color. I'm excited for it. This is 100% rayon from bamboo.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very drapey, and I love that too. The pattern just has it all a solid front, but I decided to start adding holes kind of on a triangle pattern to match the sleeves. So both sides, the front and back, have that. And the yarn for this, let me pull this one out. Apparently it wants to be attached to somewhere in there. It is True Boo. True Boo. So it's, I think, a 3-way yarn. Yeah. 3-way yarn. Very pretty. Very pretty. I'm excited about it. And it's going fairly fast. It's work back and forth flat. And definitely my purling goes slower. But it is very fun. It is very pretty. I'm very excited about it. It's probably the thing I work on the most.
I feel like YarnTube is the only place where starting a project is the most exciting thing. Like, everybody's so excited for you to start something, but even more excited for you to finish it, because that is a feat.
Finishing projects in the yarn world.
And the writing world.
I think it's an even bigger deal in the writing world. They take a lot longer. But yeah, I'm very excited. It's very pretty. It's very fun to work on. I'm so excited for it.
I don't feel like most yarny people can say it took their entire life to finish one project.
Good though. There's some blankets out there, man. And this one here and the one I made for Marta felt like they did.
They did take a while.
I found a pattern today for my grandson for Christmas. I haven't showed you yet, but it's very cute. And then I got to finish my granddaughter's present. I don't know why I made part of it and just did not. I guess it's because we were sick last week.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just didn't feel like working on it. So I worked on something that
I was not sick. I haven't been sick for a few weeks.
Good you.
Mm-hmm.
Good you.
And before that, it had been a couple months.
Yeah, you've been pretty healthy. Which is funny because Amy got sick.
The only reason I got sick is because I worked out and stirred up the stuff.
So, how are your books coming since that's your main work?
I've worked on a couple of them. Today I found out that I have over 3,000 words in one of them.
Is that a lot?
Yeah. Most of the people in my writers group only get to about 2,000 before they've, hit the block. But I also approach writing very differently now. Why am I stuttering so much right now?
I have no clue. Okay, so I got the email. I got a picture. How do I add? I don't know how to add it. I'll just do it. I'll add a scene because that's the only way I know how to do it. And other image. Okay, so it's not in the fancy background because I just got it from my email. Is it coming up?
Mm-hmm.
It's so slow today. Uploading. All right, can you guys see it? Those are the bookmarks that Janice made.
They're fun.
They are fun. They're really cute. So an apple bookmark, pumpkin bookmark. I really like those, and now I want to make a bookmark. I thought that when I saw the one that Linda made earlier, I was like, oh, I want to make a bookmark. Thank you, Janice. I'm so sorry that they didn't come to me before. They turned out very nice, and I'll make sure that they get in the final thingy. Oops. And she's got another picture here. What's the other one? Oh. Okay, I'm downloading this one and I'm going to upload it, and you're going to have to tell me about this again, Janice. What these are pictures of. Oh, that's exciting. I hope that it meets your approval. I found out that Mary received hers in the mail today from when she won her unicorn journal.
Because I sprinkled garlic powder.
Mark, that's
the
what
pizza.
It is.
The crust tastes like garlic toast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, calendar page is made into an envelope. That's what we're about to see as soon as it uploads. Is it uploading? There we go. It's uploading. Can you guys see that? Not yet, probably.
Gnome.
They're so cute.
I love gnomes.
Those
and
are
Halloween
so
gnomes.
pretty. That's fun.
Wow.
I like them. Thank you for sharing them. I'm so sorry they didn't get in there sooner. If I would have known that they were missing before we did the drawing, I would have waited and just added you on the thing. I thought it was kind of weird that I didn't get anything from you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we were just talking about you.
Hey, I just mentioned that you got our journal today. So glad you came. So many pretty things. Are you making a witch thing?
Which thing?
Working on witches for our next month. Janice, they're great stuff. Thank you for sharing them so we got to see them. Was that it, or was there more? Was it two pictures? If there's a third picture, let me know to go look, and I'll go look at my email. One of the things I like about the Yarny community is that everybody supports everybody. Like, there's no competition. Like, we're all excited for whoever wins.
That's how the writer community is too.
All excited for everybody's finished projects, and we love to see what everybody's been working on, and that's so fun. Do you know who else has been missing from them? And I know it's because she's super busy. Jennifer. I haven't seen Jennifer's stuff, but she's in charge of she's got the November theme because her birthday's in November. Well, they were lovely. I'm excited for you to get your journal. That's very fun. Who was it that said it was Janice, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, Deb bought the journal. I was like, somebody. I'm excited for it. And everybody does such good things. So pretty. And one of the things I liked about what Janice did is that she did things that weren't just yarny.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of what I like is I love seeing the yarny stuff, but I like that we get to do other stuff.
I was hoping to write like a poem or something,
Ooh.
but I didn't have the spoons.
You could write a poem about spoons. Lexi, when's your birthday? That's fun. I'm a December 1st baby. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna make for myself with that yarn for my birthday for Maury.
I already have part of the spoons went in my head now.
Oh boy.
It just keeps getting better and better.
You're really writing the spoons one?
Not on purpose.
If it has a witch theme, we can put it in the October.
It has a cow.
It has a cow.
Because the cow jumped over
Mary! How come you didn't tell me?
About what?
Mary's birthday was 2 days ago. Happy birthday, Mary!
Happy belated birthday.
Janice's daughter's November 17th and her sister is November 9th. One of my friends from high school's birthday is November 17th. One of my other friends, her birthday was November 30th, and we figured out, we were trying to figure out how much older than me she was, but I don't know if we ever figured that out. Like hours older than me. My son's birthday is on Thursday. He's October 9th. And that's crazy.
That's the day I make dinner.
And then we have an October 23rd. My sister's birthday was also October 23rd, as was my uncle. So my uncle was born on October 23rd, and he died when he was 6 months old. My sister was born on October 23rd, and she died when she was 6 weeks old. And then I found out that my oldest child was due in October. And I was very anxious until my aunt told me that the purpose would be to make that a good day.
Which aunt was that?
Lillian.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And
Sounded more like her than any of the rest of them.
So my child is going to be 33. He's still alive, so there you go.
Definitely still alive.
Well, as of a few days ago. Last I
as far as we
texted. But, yeah. Ooh. 43 years. That's impressive.
What?
An anniversary. Her parents' anniversary is 43rd anniversary.
Cool.
Yeah. This is fun. I like everybody's projects. I like my present from Chef Lori. I'm so excited.
We've only been on for an hour.
Yeah. Your pizza's only half done. My pizza's probably about half done too. You have a similar story, like with the people dying and on being born on the same day kind of story? Or a different story? I don't know what stories I've told. Like it comes out of my mouth and that's about it. I could not sleep last night. And then I journaled for a while and cried for a long while and did some more healing on another layer of stuff around my mom's passing. And got like an hour's sleep. And then I've had sinus issues all day long. And then took a nap. And then had sinus issues some more. So my ability to retain what I'm saying is like not that great. It's homemade pizza too.
Not that great.
Ow.
Ow.
Oh, she said her youngest was born in a date that she's had losses on. It makes it hard.
How did I get paper on my shirt?
You went to a party without me?
Party.
Okay, where'd it go?
In your hair. Right here.
Okay.
Here you go.
Jeez, thanks. So
OMG, pizza sounds so good.
Yes, it's homemade pizza. We do.
It's thick.
Pizza pie tins. We use pie tins and make individual pizzas.
Because everybody in this house is picky in different ways.
But also, I just think
And
it's
allergies.
really fun.
It is fun.
It is bittersweet.
I thought after mine was put in the oven that I should have made it look like a jack-o'-lantern.
That would have been cute.
Yeah. I didn't think
Yeah,
until after.
Definitely having a child come on a day that has so much loss changes the meaning of it. And it's good. It's good for us to have some changes for that day. Yeah, my child's birthday is on October 23rd. And my mom's birthday is October 24th. I think that's part of why some of the death, grief stuff is coming up again.
That explains it for me, too.
Yeah. Because it's her birthday.
My head gets in a funk when we get close to her birthday. Or Easter.
Yeah. She died on
or my birthday.
She died 6 months ago. Well, 5.5 years ago. And so April is hard. And then October is hard. And it's
Easter is hard.
Your birthday?
The conference is hard. My birthday is hard. Valentine's Day is hard. St. Patrick's Day is kind of like a 50-50 thing. And then October can be hard. Or Thanksgiving and Christmas.
So, Lexi, the date that your daughter that changed all the grief stuff is October 24th. That's crazy. And then Janice has a grandson on October 22nd. That's so funny. October is so crazy busy in our family. Like, we have my Zach, his birthday's on Thursday.
My grandpa.
Her grandpa's birthday, he's gone as well. His birthday would be Friday. But also, her cousin, my nephew, is on Friday. We've never met him, though. And then you have another cousin on your dad's side. It's like the 12th. One of Kayla's kids.
I didn't know that.
I don't know which kid it is. And then we've got my sister and my child and my mom and then I think my cousin's was October 30th.
And then there's also Halloween.
Yeah. One of our neighbors, her birthday is Halloween.
Oh, yeah. She's pretty nice, or at least she was the last time I talked to her.
So, Mary's youngest brother's is October 22nd. My mom shares Lexi's baby's birthday. And then Lori understands death. The death dates and birth dates can be tough. Yeah, they really can.
Certain holidays that are heavily associated with
my mom was like one of those ladies that would buy the little boxes of chocolate candies
and probably a toy.
Valentine's Day, probably a stuffed animal. Every Valentine's Day
she gave me.
I have not eaten those chocolates since she passed away.
Neither have I.
Like, I can't, like, Valentine's Day, I'm just like, no, we don't need to do Valentine's Day. Like,
I was hoping that Valentine's Day with my ex-fiance would help fix the Valentine's Day issue, and it just made it worse because we broke up, like, a week after.
Apparently, tonight is the full moon.
Cool!
Mermaids
should not go outside.
We need to watch that again.
I agree.
I actually trim my hair with the new moon. Every new moon, I will go in. And usually I just, like, kind of pull it all together. And then, like, anything that's just, like, slightly longer than the rest, I'll just trim out that longer bit. And so I trim my hair with every new moon. So I have no clue when the full moon is. But the new
Our
moon
hair seems to be almost the same length.
Mm-hmm.
Is it cloudy here?
I don't know. It's been raining so much the last few days. I have no clue if
Then
it's
it might
cloudy.
be.
There was, like, crazy floods in Tooele County.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not sure if they hit the Tooele Township. I guess it's a city now. And I don't think you heard about Chef Lori's adventures. She likes to go out gambling in Wendover. And she missed her shuttle bus home. So she had to
I saw
wait
where that
for
was going.
the Greyhound. Luckily, I saw the post about her being home and her dog's happy to see her before I saw the post about the other.
That's good.
And I was like, Lori, Lori, Lori. Wait, I shouldn't take bites while you're taking bites. Nobody can talk.
I was just thinking Canadian bacon is the bomb.
Oh, Stansbury Park was primarily who got hit.
Well,
I had friends that lived out by the golf course in Stansbury Park.
we could ask Nightbot what the weather's like. I don't know how to do that.
You type. Wait, how do you do that? Okay, guys, how do you do the weather thing? Lori's on here. Lori, how do you do the weather? Is it weather, town and thing, like weather and then zip code or town, or is it the other way around? I don't know if that's how you do it. We'll find out. Yes, Lori has some adventures, and she's so open about it. She's like, "Oh, this happened, and that happened, and weather for Pleasant Grove."
If I had a spirit animal,
it's
it would
clear.
be Lori.
Clear with temperatures of 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
So we could see
The wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 7 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 63%. And then the weather for Janice. Let's see what Nightbot has to say. Does it work with the pound? It should work with the thing in front of it. You might. I don't know. We'll see if Nightbot recognizes the exclamation point. Because I don't know if that's a channel thing or if that's a Nightbot thing. And Janice. Well, it missed Mary. Oh, Mary, you spelt weather wrong. I was like, why did it miss Mary? Okay, so weather for Price, clear with a temperature of 52. Oh, we got 2 degrees on us. Wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 9 miles per hour, and their humidity is only 37%. And Quakertown conditions are fair with a temperature of 65. Ooh, a little bit warmer than us. The wind is blowing from the south-southwest at 3 miles. You guys hardly have any wind compared to us. But your humidity is 88%.
Wow.
And then for Littleton, conditions are thunder in the vicinity with a temperature of 48 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 4 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 91. Well, I guess that makes sense with the thunderstorms. So these are thunderstorms that started in over here because we got really bad storms a little bit ago.
I don't know how I was only barely aware that there was even rain.
Well, I got woke up with the lightning and had to do some fear energy work on myself and clear up when I was a little kid and there was a thunderstorm and we were in a tent. Yeah. So Birch Run weather is showers are in the vicinity with a temperature of 65. The wind is blowing from the south-southwest at 4 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 78%. I don't have a map, though, so I can't show you where that's at.
She's the map. She's the map. She's the map.
Another cartoon or another children's show. That's fun to read everybody's weather. Did you start that?
What?
The weather thing.
Well, somebody talked about the full moon and it being cloudy, and so no. So yes, it was me.
Yeah, we've had some pretty crazy rains over here. But today seemed pretty nice. My son went camping, and apparently they waited a day because of snow wherever they were going camping. And then they came home today. They weren't supposed to come home until Wednesday. And they came home today because it was too cold for the people he went camping with. So I'm like, oh, well, welcome back.
It's mildly disorienting for me because I didn't expect him to be home until midweek.
Yeah, I had to remind people. I know I've never been to Birch Run.
Where?
Birch Run is where... Was that where Janice or Linda? Linda, I think it's where Linda lives. I don't know. Everybody was putting their stuff in so much. And I know... Here's what I know. I've sent prizes there, so it must be Linda. I can't remember where everybody lives other than lots of people live out and about.
This whole numbness thing, not a fan.
Michigan. How far are you away from where that tragedy happened last week?
Oh, do we really need to talk about that?
I'm not talking about what the tragedy is. I'm just asking how far away she is from it. Because it's crazy. There's so many crazy things happening right now. You could. You could do that. I don't think I showed you pictures yet.
No, you haven't. That took me so long to process.
Mary, that just means you have to get better and go for a trip.
Yes. Better. What?
I heard she's been sick for a while.
Don't do it.
That's what I say.
Which one is Linda? Says Lori.
Yeah. I figured that out. It took me a second, but I figured it out.
I am no longer hangry. I was not very pleasant while we were making the pizzas because I was hangry. I did not eat enough today. Frankenmouth?
No, there's no O. Frankenmuth. Muth. How do you say that? And do they have monsters there like Frankenstein?
They should.
There you go. She's been there. She's been there several times. I was thinking that Mary probably is. If she is mentioning she hasn't been to Birch Run, she's probably close by. They're both people I've sent packages to.
My brain processed.
Honestly, I think almost everybody that's been on here has received a package from me at some point in time.
I heard people of St. Patrick. And I was like, that's not what she said.
See, it is Muth. I thought it might be Muth. Frankenmuth.
In fairness, I can't see the full word.
Frankenmuth.
Just keeps buzzing and making weird noises.
It's not my fault.
Now it's on the floor.
Mm. One of these days I'm going on a road trip.
We're going on a bear.
I'm going to go to Michigan and Wisconsin and pass through Colorado. Go to the train in Colorado, the little town thing that Lori talks about. Ooh, there's a big shopping mall in Birch Run.
Ooh.
Or at least by Birch Run. I don't know, because I don't go there. Oh, they're both math shopping areas. It's kind of like when I lived in Arizona, we knew where to go to. We lived like 2.5 hours from shopping, period. Every shopping. Like, we didn't even have a bank in our town.
Ooh.
We had a Burger King, though. I tell you, when we moved from that town, I did not eat Burger King for a few years.
Sure.
Because I had my fill of Burger King because it was the only place to eat. We had a Bash's because it was Arizona, so that's the chain store in Arizona is Bash's. So we had Bash's. We had an Ace Hardware type store.
If they ever change their onion ring recipe, I'll be pissed.
Some people don't like them. Frankenmuth
That's their
has the
problem.
world's largest Christmas store. I've heard of Bronner's. That's fun. See, now we have to go out there. We're gonna have to go out there and be like, okay, yarn party, guys, let's go.
Oh, for sure.
There's a knitter that she actually, her and her husband, she doesn't have kids, did one of those van life things. And they visited all 50 states. And they would go to yarn stores in those 50 states. They went to that one yarn store.
I remember you telling me about that when we went there.
The Petite Fours or something like that.
Yeah.
And that was really fun. And then she a lot of times would meet some of the people, her patrons and stuff like that. Linda says they live out in the country past the city limit signs. You know, that happens at stores, and I'm sure, especially because it's got the name and it's got the big, ooh, we're the biggest. But I'm sure it's still fun for people who've never been to visit. So I would love to go and look and say, ooh, that's pretty, and buy nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We're good at that. We're good at shopping and buying nothing.
Like Rory and Lorelai.
Oh, do they do that too?
They do it once, they hated it, and then the grandma appeared and she bought everything for them. Even things they didn't want.
Of course. That's another show I need to watch again.
I still haven't finished it.
Nah, trauma. Ooh, the annual Christmas light show is worth seeing. I am sure Christmas is one of my favorite holidays, so I definitely want to go there one day. It's on my list now. We'll go stop at Tiny. So, hey, does Tiny Town run in December? And do they decorate for Christmas? Not that I mean, like, I'm expecting just to fall into a windfall, get a vehicle, get all the stuff so that I can just go on this road trip, like, right away anyway. But, you know, I want to know if we're stopping at the little Tiny Town on our way out to see the Bronner's Christmas tree lighting stuff.
That was a good pizza.
And, of course, on our way to Littleton, Colorado, we're stopping in Price. And picking up Lexi.
Obviously.
And we'll bring Lori with us too, Chef Lori.
That would be such a fun road trip.
It is an experience. They make it snow in the store. Oh, that's fun. I've seen like the whole, like, a Hallmark movie where they're like doing the Christmas store displays and they'll make it snow inside. I bet they stole that idea from Bronner's.
Possibly. Or the other way around.
Nah, probably the Bronner's was doing it first. That sounds like a really fun experience, especially for a Christmas lover like myself. Which I have red and green dye, and my sock yarn I'm going to dye is going to be red and green. ShiAnne does not want red and green.
I'm not the biggest fan of Christmas.
But that's okay because I've got blue and I've got purple and red and green. And
It's a pity you didn't do orange for Halloween.
That would have been very cool. But I'm sorry. I've got tan.
Taupe.
I've got tan downstairs. I just didn't bring it upstairs.
Well, you got taupe on the counter.
I do have taupe on the counter. Okay, they have a website. Bronner's has a website. Does Tiny Town have a website? Tiny Town in Colorado.
I'm not sure how much longer I can be on because of my legs.
Oh, that would be sad.
The other day, my hips popped, and since then I've been struggling with my feet and legs going numb. It's been better the past couple days, but...
So here's my comment to what Mary said. She said, I'm surprised Hallmark has never made a movie in Frankenmuth. And here's the thing. They can't afford it. They probably can. I mean, like, Hallmark's not a broke thing, but they're going to save money anywhere they can. So I'm not surprised. Let's see. Lexi said there's a little Swedish town in Nebraska, I think I want to see. Ooh. Yes, let's do that. I'll have to look at, but at Christmas, I would go to the Georgetown Loop Railroad. It's a Victorian themed Christmas.
That I'd be interested in.
See, we've got Colorado, Nebraska, Michigan, and all we're making this great trip, guys.
We're going to have to, like, organize it.
I'm going to have to buy a bus to pick everybody up on the way.
But then how are they getting home? Would we have to go around?
No, we'll just go back home. We'll just be dropping people on the way back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have not seen Victorian tiny homes. I've seen a lot of really fun tiny homes. I haven't seen Victorian ones.
Now we have to find out. Mom's been watching a lot of hotel stuff.
I like makeover videos. Whether it's here's this dirty sidewalk I'm going to power wash, whether it's a decluttering video, whether it's restoring an old house, whether it's
hotel
makeovers. Like, I love like makeover things.
You like people bringing life to places.
I love people bringing life to places and yarn. I like watching people bring life to yarn. Yes.
I'll watch art videos, especially one of like sculpting. I seem to like those a lot.
I'm going to remind me to Google Victorian tiny homes.
I can try. I have a headache.
Okay. Mary, text me to Google Victorian.
That's the solution. She doesn't have your phone number. It's so funny. I have a phone number, and I rarely use it. I use it for calling occasionally.
Not with me, because we usually use the Messenger app.
Unless that's not working. But I'll use it to call Amy.
They usually shoot movies downstairs in Canada, so that it's cold enough in the summer. Yeah, in Utah, I'm not sure if Hallmark actually does movies in Utah. Other Hallmark style movies are shot in Utah. A lot of them.
There was one we saw that was a high school that I've actually been to. And you could see the mountain that we live by from it. And I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. I've seen I actually know somebody, I guess we're kind of friends, we're acquaintances, and he actually is an actor in a lot of those type of movies, which is why I
There's
know
also a lady you know who's been in some.
There is a lady I know. She's been in, I guess they'd be B movies. They're not quite on par with the Hallmark movies. I'm talking about this other guy's been in Monsters. Yeah, the one guy. This is a different guy. I know multiple
you
people.
know, multiple
So I know
guys.
the one guy who has been in like Hallmark style movies that people have heard of, like big, you know, like if you know the Hallmark movies, like he's been in those. And then my friend, she's been in like what would be B quality movies, B-list movies, which isn't surprising because we had Sundance up the mountain.
Oh yeah.
And then the other guy, he was in Mobsters and Mormons.
I don't know if it's Mobsters and Mormons or Mormons and Mobsters.
But he was like one of the leads in that show.
Yeah.
And that show kind of, I think,
it was fun.
That was like a higher class of movies than some of them. So
definitely better filming.
I know so many actors. It's crazy.
I'm an actor.
There was a movie made in Frankenmuth, but not Hallmark. Makes sense. There's a lot of movies made in Utah. It's crazy. I remember watching the show Savannah Smiles when I was a kid and seeing the store that we got our side of beef from was in the show. And as a kid, I was like, hey, I've been there. Little Stockton, Utah. Nothing town except for that's where we'd go buy.
I wonder if that's where Stockton got his name.
More like that wherever Stockton got his name is where Stockton town got his name from. Probably a pioneer name. I don't know. The most hilarious Hallmark Christmas movie moment to me is when they live in Denver and Littleton and they pan to Denver, but it was Salt Lake City, right? One of my favorite things in Back to the Future 3 was we lived in Kayenta, Arizona, which is on the Navajo Indian Reservation. And Michael J. Fox was in our yearbook because they interviewed him because he was staying at one of the 2 hotels in our town, motels. He was staying there. And somebody from our newspaper school newspaper went and interviewed him. And so he was in our yearbook.
Whoever that is gets to brag for the rest of their life.
I know. And they show him going through the buttes in Monument Valley. And he goes through those buttes. And like, you know, he's like going through his car. And literally
teleports.
Lands 2 hours away by Page, Arizona. Sorry. So it was in Monument Valley, Utah. Lands 2 hours away just by driving through 2 buttes. And it just, for people who know the area, it is hilarious. And then I do think that's funny about watching shows that I know the areas. I'm like, okay, that's funny because that school's over there and they're using this house that is like
way far away.
No way would be in those school boundaries. Not even in the same school district.
Julia does the same kind of thing when we're watching movies with her. Especially if they're in California.
Lexi said she grew up in North Dakota primarily watching Salt Lake City punk and never could have imagined that she'd eventually live there and meet the real ShiAnne. I actually don't know what Salt Lake City punk is.
Neither do I.
But that's hilarious. It is hilarious.
Your orange juice is taunting me. Now I want some. Not of yours. That is way too sickeningly sweet.
Hi, Camille. We saw your creations and they were very cute.
Mm-hmm. Currently, I don't remember what any of them look like because my head hurts.
Apples. Pumpkins.
Funny that.
Yeah.
You'd think they'd be rocks.
It's a movie. Lori says that she's a Michael J. Fox fan.
I think I've watched that movie maybe twice.
Number 3 or all of them?
Yes.
My first memory of the first Back to the Future is watching it while my brother spoiled the whole thing because he'd already seen it.
He's such a jerk.
And he was so excited. He was like, "Oh, this works really cool." And he'd say what would happen, and it'd just be like, "Oh my gosh."
The only time I spoil things at this point in my life is when I'm watching something with somebody who's squeamish or scares easily, and we're watching something with somewhat startling or intense things. Like when I watched Doctor Who with you and Carly. It felt like every couple seconds I was saying, okay, steady yourself.
Yeah, well, it's okay. It's okay if we welcome it. It's not okay if we're not, like, welcoming it.
Well, Carly had requested that I do that while we watched.
You'd like to meet Keanu?
Who wouldn't?
Me.
But he's so nice.
Like, I think he's nice and I think he's fine, but I really don't
He
care.
would be fun to meet. Do you know who would be more fun to meet? Goobler. Because he is such a character.
He would embarrass me.
Exactly. He would bring out my comfortable side instantly. I would be awkward, and then he would say something, and then I would just like...
Speaking of awkward, what did we do on Saturday?
Oh no, why'd you have to do the awkward segue?
What we did on Saturday wasn't awkward, but it ended on an awkward note.
Yeah, thanks for that.
What did we do on Saturday?
We went to a play.
We went to a musical about musicals. We went to a musical called Something Rotten. And it's basically it's about these two brothers who are trying to make it in theater
and beat Shakespeare
during Shakespeare time. And Shakespeare's in it. And Shakespeare's a thing.
We got to meet the actor who played Shakespeare. He's really nice.
He is really nice.
He has amazing control of his body. He was in like this stall of shoes and standing on a table and doing like squats. Yeah. Really controlled squats while singing.
Well, we found out that in his other job, he's a drag queen, so
it makes sense. A lot. I predicted that myself.
I remember having the thoughts when I first saw him come out on stage was that if he didn't do drag, he'd be good at drag.
My thoughts when I was watching him walk on stage before the whole table thing was he's either drag or gay.
Sorry.
What'd she say?
I have a funny Back to the Future 2 movie. I was in college and dating, and I went in college, or I went on a date to see it, and 3 days later went on a different date to that same movie.
And acted
like I hadn't seen it before. Good job.
You deserve an Emmy for that.
Mary's response: Lori's such a playa.
I would do that.
I probably would too. I actually was taken on a date to see a movie. I didn't really want to see the movie, but I went anyway. And I don't remember if I had already seen it with Zach or was going to go see it again with Zach.
That's funny.
But I saw it it was a movie I didn't even want to see, and I saw it 2 or 3 times in a week.
If I like a movie, I'll go see it multiple times if I can. Mostly because I just like going to movie theaters, and I don't get to very often.
Mm-hmm. Now, that's a song I will not sing on here because I know for sure that one will get.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But my friend that I said was in the missionary movie thing, he's 6'4", and he would always sing, "Teller's got a tell, 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 tell."
That's funny.
That's, you say that you were in college, but we also know what your ringtone is.
Once a playa, well, you know.
I am not usually a big fan of watching movies more than once, but Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium, I watched 3 times in the theater I went to it with one person and I was like, oh my gosh. And I took another person, then I was like, nope, you got to go too. Because I went to it like 3 times in a row because I loved it so much.
I would have as well. I love that movie. I grew up watching that movie all the time, and I could never get sick of that movie, ever.
There's something very magical about that movie, but most movies I'm like, that was fun.
Something very magical about that movie?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't be rude. Don't be rude.
It's literally a movie about magic.
Yeah, raise your hand if your first date with somebody was a movie.
I had to think about that. I haven't been on a lot of dates, so I had to think, who did I go on a movie
Would you
with?
like to know what movie your dad took me to on our first date?
Technically, my first date was Charles. Unless you count the weird, awkward dance thing that was like a whole group of us went, and I had invited somebody to go with us.
I don't know if I've actually seen Gladiator.
I have not seen Gladiator or Braveheart.
Lexi said something about movies.
Y'all, my guest movie that's ever was Braveheart, lol. That's what she said. Yeah. Oh, first movie date.
Oh.
That was corrected.
Yeah.
My first movie date was Cruella, the new live action. And he said that I was a lot like her.
Wow.
And I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or an insult. Yeah, so I took it as a compliment.
Well, there you go.
Because I'm sure that's how he meant it.
Knowing him, probably. Have we seen The Electrical Life of Louis Wayne? I have not.
Mary, I'll go on a first date with you.
You're still waiting to go on a first date. My first date with her dad, we saw, I believe, Princess Diaries. If not, it was Moana. Not Moana.
Pocahontas?
No.
Mulan. There were only 2 options with what you said. It could either be the other one who lives in a village with a chief, or it could be the other one with the M name.
Pocahontas was out. Two or 3 years before I met your dad, I think. I'm worried that I've missed something. Lexi raised her hand. She's been on a first date to a movie. We all know Lori's.
We don't count the awkward dance thing as a first date, do we? Because it was a group of us that went, and I invited somebody from a different school to go with us because he's really fun. Mm-hmm. And there was no attraction between us whatsoever. We were just friends. And I think you know why. Because he was a 2. What?
Mary will accept your date proposal.
Cool. Now, how are we going to make that happen?
When we take him by a bus and go out to pick everybody up, we're going to pick her up on the way.
Okay. And then we'll go on a date. We'll have to plan the whole thing and everything.
We'll double. And Lori and Lexi will be my dates.
You're going in a throuple?
No, because we're also going to have Chef Lori with us.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to have Lori and Lexi.
So it's more than a double. It's a triple.
It's a group date.
She'll buy popcorn. Camille went on a horrible blind date with a guy to a movie. First and last date with that one. Oof.
I do have to say, blind dates to a movie aren't horrible, though. I mean, like, the dates can be horrible.
It could be worse.
But I have been on blind dates where you're, like, out doing something where you have to talk to the person, and it was just horrible. I mean, at least with the movie, you don't have to talk to them the whole time.
There's one person I trust.
Yeah, I've been on...
only one person I'd let set me up on a blind date, and that is you. Because you know too much.
I know who I would say. Well, I know what type of person I would set you up on a blind date with.
Yeah. Although I'm not really dating right now.
Neither.
The only person that I would go on dates with is in another state.
I can't believe he actually did that.
I love that so much.
For anybody watching a replay, Lexi said she had a guy ask at the end of the date if he could give her a kiss, and then he handed her a Hershey's kiss.
I once in high
school. It is she did answer. I was like, she says it's forever enduring memory, because I wanted to know how you accepted that, because I personally would love it and it would have been a treasured memory. So I'm glad that it was enduring.
I have an interesting memory along those lines. In high school, this random dude that I'd never seen before walks up to me and is like, "Can I give you a kiss?" And I was like, sure. And then he hands me a Hershey's kiss. And I only said sure because his body language suggested that he wasn't going to kiss me. And so I was like, I want to see where this goes. So sure. Katie was mortified that I said yes. And then she saw the kiss and she was like, oh.
Yeah, you're... Anyway, Camille, I'm glad that you had to get up early the next day, even if that was a lie.
I don't think I'd kiss until the third date. I'm saving myself.
Good job, Mary. How does your son feel about that? I'm saving myself too. I just don't know who he is. Like Lori said, I went on a pity date with a guy because he was sweet, but that wasn't happening. We saw The Little Mermaid, and I kept thinking, dear God, please do not try to kiss me. Ha ha ha. He didn't. Pity dates. Oh man, they're a thing.
I can't say I ever really pity dated someone. I convenient dated somebody. That's Charles.
Mm.
He was convenient. He was there. He was the only one interested in me. So I was like, why not? This could be fun. And so we went on some dates and hung out.
Mary's son approves.
And then there's Caleb. Caleb's kind of like that.
I've definitely done pity dates before.
I can't imagine I would.
With the intention of being a pity date, but just because I didn't want to hurt them straight up.
I've gone on It's a Pity I went on that date.
But for me, it's I don't want to hurt their feelings, even though I have no interest in them. And that counts as a pity date.
I wouldn't personally do that. I've had people ask me out that I would never date, and I didn't think that I would enjoy going on a date with them. And I've said, no. We could hang out, we could be friends, but I don't want to go on a date with you.
Your generation's so different.
It was also when I was in high school. I was not very nice back then.
Yeah, you were kind of mean.
I tried to be nice. I was not very good at it.
You were pretty disassociative.
Yep.
What don't you say? Can you read it?
I can try. My worst date moment ever as an adult. We met at a coffee shop, and the dude legit said, "How much do you weigh?"
Wow. And this is why you meet somewhere. And then you walk out and be like, I don't do that.
There are so many people who would stay through the whole date even after that. And I would be like, I wouldn't even sat down at that point.
So did you stay? And if you stayed, was he paying for coffee? Because
yeah, that's the only reason I'd stay is if they were paying for the date. And
that's just horrible. Lexi, I can't even say that back.
I would.
So would Lori. That's not wanting to hurt people's feelings. It's so funny. Because we
He
don't
hurt your feelings.
we don't want to hurt their feelings, but the reality is we hurt our own feelings.
Like, I'm a pretty big people pleaser, not as much as I used to be, but like, I wouldn't go that far.
But I do want to know, like, the coffee thing. What did you do with that? Like, when he asked you how much you weighed? Like, I really want to know how you responded. Did you say anything? Did you stay? I'm not surprised, Lexi. Lexi's feisty.
There are times where I download dating apps even while in a relationship just to piss off toxic guys like that. And the thing is, I'm not aggressive towards them or anything. I just respond in a very cold way. Like, I don't give them any real reaction one way or another. And it pisses them off. And it's just amusing. And hopefully it teaches them a lesson. But
Hey, youngin', you listening?
me?
I don't know who's listening. Just kidding. Let's see. Do no harm, but take no shiz. Exactly.
That is kind of my personal way of
I've actually
things.
been very envious of your self-esteem. Because that's really what it boils down to.
You played a big part in crafting that.
Yes, but I did that because I had no self-esteem.
And now I help craft other people's self-esteem.
Okay, Mary said, I met a man who just wanted dinner company. After 2 dinners, he let me down gently and that he couldn't be intimate with me. I was okay with it because it would have been really awkward with
At a dinner.
Don't you think?
I love that so much.
Yeah, Mary, I totally see you as making out on the tables.
Oh, yeah.
I answered, I don't
Big
know. Then
troublemaker.
he took a guess, and I was in shock, so I stayed. Yes, he paid, but it was only about a half hour longer because he said something else that was unreal, and I cannot put in chat. Wow.
Now I'm like spinning through all the possibilities of what he could have said.
I don't even know. He's not worth your time.
It's not worth anybody's
He wasn't
time.
worth that coffee.
No. Had he taken you on a really, really expensive, fancy dinner, then maybe it would have been worth it.
Mm-mm.
I mean, who's going to take you on an expensive, fancy dinner, though?
Not him, obviously, because you're not
Clearly.
that kind. Oh my
Brandon,
gosh.
Brandon wants to take me on a really fancy, expensive dinner where the waiters actually wear suits. Like, that's his big thing, his big dream that he wants to do. He's talked about it multiple times. He was a school principal?
This is Mary's table dancer guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to be intimate.
Gosh. Oh, now I have the hiccups. Lovely.
So my question, Mary, is how did you feel about it? Were you okay with it, or
How does that make you feel?
shut up?
I don't have much of a filter right now. My head hurts. I'm tired.
So
my
mean
legs
to
are
me. He was a nice looking dude.
I'm falling over. That's great. Super safe.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind having somebody who just wanted to take me out to eat just because they wanted company and never wanted anything
I'd be
more
so
than
down
that.
for
I'd
that.
be okay with that.
I'd be so down for that. I could even do that while in a relationship. Like, you just want a pal? I can be a pal. I'm a pretty good pal.
See? Nope, nobody, nope.
Don't know what he said, so
The fact that she can't put it in chat.
it definitely limits the options, but I have a lot of options in my head for what it could have been.
Lori, I may have to have you email that to me and hope that it doesn't go to spam, because
I'll be thinking about it for a few days if you don't.
Dr. Michele, I was fine with the whole thing. I just wasn't hungry after that.
Get me a gay boyfriend.
Oh yeah,
I
to
had
go out
one.
to eat.
I had one.
But where's he? He's like in the
He's
south now.
Yeah, he's in another state now. I want a new one. Where can I find a new one?
At the theater.
Maybe.
At least one of the guys on that stage was gay.
Oh, for sure. Some of them were really obvious. I just don't know if they'd be friends with me.
The one might.
He might.
Most men don't really know what they want or even half of why they do what they do. That is true. That is very wise.
Good job, Mary. Living up to the name.
Will work for yarn?
No, Mary.
I'm sorry about your trauma. Oh my gosh. Okay, so mostly it's Lori's trauma that's bringing me joy.
I got a lot of joy from the Dr. Michele thing.
That was fun. I'm sorry. Like, I hope
I like tea. The drinking variety and also the gossip.
Don't spill it.
I don't. They do.
Oh, okay. Mary, in my humble opinion, you deserve an amazing man.
I concur.
Okay.
She's been on much better dates with gay men.
I believe it.
Gay men are a lot of fun. Well, most of them are anyway. Some of them can be mean.
Okay, she's gonna email me just to set your little mind at ease. Hey, it's a Katie. Hi, Katie. She also likes tea, but just the gossip.
Oh, that Katie.
Yeah.
Hi,
Our Katie.
It's been a while. How's it
Been
hanging?
a while. How's the tea?
She doesn't like tea.
She likes gossip? She just said
She
that.
doesn't get a lot of gossip that I know of.
Yeah, she hasn't
I
been
was
around
the
a
one who
lot.
got gossip.
Mary, I think it's time for you to have a dog. It's been a year.
You can choose a dog.
It's time for you to get a dog.
Maybe she gets gossip now. I was
She
usually the
might.
one getting most of the
She has
gossip. And
roommates
I don't know
now.
how. You're right.
Yeah.
She wanted me to meet one of them.
Miss you too.
Yeah.
So much.
So much tea. I have a bunch of tea in the cupboard. It's overflowing from its box.
I found out that I do better with tea that has honey in it than sugar in it.
Me too. So I've been using honey instead of sugar now because I haven't been getting those headaches from my tea since I stopped using
Technically, I
sugar.
don't drink tea.
No, you don't.
Technically, I drink plant water. I don't know what it's called. There's a name for it.
Green tea.
No, I don't like the tea from the tea family.
Oh. Mint.
Mint is a plant.
Mint water.
I
I've been
drink mint
drinking Ceylon cinnamon and clove water recently. I had some to drink, but I couldn't bring it in here because Mom's already been sick and it makes her have issues, the smell of it.
Well, there you go. She's read
A
the
lot of
email.
my options were a lot worse than that, though.
So,
My
Lori
condolences, Lori.
read the email. Wow. Just wow. There's some really... Yeah. Anyway, feel free to get joy from my dating mess. I will do a story at the beginning of each video next week. That's crazy dating stories.
I've been involved with a lot more people than I've got on dates with. That just occurred to me.
Don't know. It's been a while since I've been on a date.
The last date I went on was with Caleb.
Last date I went on was
I gotta
with
fix
Jason.
that. Well, that's not too bad.
No.
He's fun, at
Jason
least.
is fun, but he still hurt my feelings twice.
The last date I went on when I was on Valentine's Day, and the reason that I just couldn't anymore.
I'll have to watch Lori's stories to see what crazy dating stories she has.
For sure. Get all the tea.
I can just imagine. So, Katie, do you have any dating stories that you need to tell us? I just got hit with tired.
I've been tired since before we started, but my head hurts much more now.
Unreal, right? This was in my 40s. Why the heck does a grown man just think any of that is okay? Now it's just hilarious, but I know YouTube would not be okay with me typing that publicly. Yeah, honestly, I don't even want to say it publicly because YouTube would not be okay with that either. And it's just stupid. I tell you, dating in my 40s was way worse. Like, I do not 10 out of 10 do not recommend, or 0 out of 10 do not, 0 out of 5. How do you say that? Do not recommend. Like, men, there's a reason they are single. Yeah. They're like, yeah, there's a reason I haven't dated for a while because
I've met a couple of the people.
There's a reason they are single. Yeah. One who probably would say something stupid like that. Hopefully not on a first date.
I don't think he'd do it on a first date. If you're thinking of the same person I am.
Probably. Anywho. How long have we been on? Almost 2 hours. Wow, good job. You made it.
Somebody tried to tell me that the mean nicknames I come up with, I shouldn't be saying behind people's back, and I'm like, I said to them, I say them to their face too. Probably before I say them behind their back, actually. And they earn those bad nicknames.
I don't even know what nicknames you're thinking of. Oh, yeah, I do. The guy we were just talking about.
That's one of them. Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, that's a mean name.
It's an accurate one too.
Anyway, let's not talk about him.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Have any of y'all died?
What's with Disney and Bruno? Silencio, Bruno. You don't talk about Bruno. What is with the Bruno? Poor Bruno.
Who knows?
If that ain't the truth. If what ain't the truth?
All this stuff about men in their 40s. They're single for a reason. 40s and 50s. Ugh.
I'm feeling like that with my generation, period.
You just aren't dating the right people. No.
It's the ones who aren't looking to date that are the good ones. Ugh. And that feels like not fair. But also, most of the time, I'm not looking to actually date, and then I find them on accident. Like Brandon. Neither of us were looking for that. He was looking for a gaming bunny. Buddy. Ironic, because I don't play video games.
Gaming bunny.
Sure, I'll dress as a bunny and I'll sit next to him while he plays video games.
That's Cinderella's dog. You're right. It is Cinderella's dog.
Bruno.
Oh, Bruno. I did meet my hubby in the 40s, but holy moly, I threw a lot of fish back. I got to a point where I was like, nope, done. And then I've just been doing personal development work on myself.
You're one of those people
and
that
I'm hoping
didn't throw it back because you didn't want to have to rebait the hook.
I'm
or however it goes. Haha, gaming bunny. Emotional support.
I'm gonna have to ask Brandon if he's been looking for a gaming bunny.
Okay. I can do that right now.
That's too funny. Lots got thrown back. Oof. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that I can start dating again, but I'm going to be very picky, and yeah, this conversation is not helping me want to date. Let me just say. Oh.
One day I'm going to make a friend and their dad is going to be like a widow or divorced or something. And he's going to be a really amazing guy. And then I'm going to be forced to introduce you and you're going to fall in love with him.
Okay.
That way you don't have to do anything.
Uh-huh.
Now just to make some friends.
Okay. I think we're going to go now. This has been fun. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
I am excited
Congratulations.
to be not on this chair.
Wait, who were the winners? Michele won the prize from Linda.
Mm-hmm. Linda won.
And Linda won the book. Okay. I was like, wait, who won the book? I just
Dating widowers is not great. That depends on the one.
I definitely would have. They would have to be widowed for a while, because otherwise they're super comparing you to their first wife.
Like I said, it depends on the one.
Anyway, what did Camille say?
I have a list of questions myself when it comes to dating. And I actually have tests to see if I will even talk to someone, let alone be open to going on a date with them.
Because she's talking to people on the apps and stuff. So
funnily enough, most of the tests are as simple as when somebody says, "What's up?" I say like the ceiling or duct tape that's on the ceiling or something like that. And if they respond badly, which most of them do, they're not compatible with me even as a friend.
Yeah, Linda did win. Well, she won the journal, but yeah, I think that's funny. It's not the first time that's happened either, that the person who was collaborating won the prize. Statistically speaking, being introduced or having common friends leads to the most successful relationships. I would agree with that. I think part of that is because they're usually people that aren't necessarily actively listening. Yeah. It sounds rigged. What are you talking about, miss? You got your book today.
One of these days, I'm going to win during one of the collabs. It's going to happen eventually.
Now I'm going to have to find that pattern and find my thread. I have crochet thread and make a boo thing.
I wanted
ghost one because that ghost is really cute. The ghost.
Yeah. I wanted to win Lexi's because of the mystery package. I've always wanted a mystery package.
Her one that she's doing in January. the spark. Okay, everybody, make your witchy things. Also, since Katie's here, Katie, you can enter too. It doesn't have to be yarn.
It could be your perler beads that you do. If you still do them. I don't know if you do.
Something yarny. Or I mean,
Never
something
said
crafty.
I wasn't needy. Love that for you, Mary.
Oh, this has been fun. You guys have been great tonight. Okay. I had to make sure that the email I read was...
Ooh.
Yes. For October, make something that is witch themed.
It can be any Halloween
Pretty much
theme,
Halloween
really.
is open because it's all related to witches. But the theme is witch for October, and email it to me by the 31st.
But what?
I like doing mystery package because I like to personalize it a bit. But what? But yeah. See, and we know that if you won from Lexi, we would not get any wool or acrylic.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh, look. See, this month's magical mail for October is witches. Anything witchy related, email me by October 31st.
There's a song called Witch. It's an acronym by Devin Cole, I think. I really like that song.
So what does witches stand for?
Woman in total control of herself.
Oh.
And you were going to ask, so I sang it in my head before you asked.
Good night. Yes. It was fun, and you were extra delightful tonight.
Tonight was a lot of fun.
Maybe not yarn. Ooh.
Ooh. She could put some witchy things in there because I'm witchy and you're a little witchy.
A little.
She doesn't claim the title.
No.
I do.
Anyway, we love you guys. This has been extra fun, and congratulations to the winners. And I still feel bad about Janice's pictures not ending up in the thing. Silly email. Anyway, love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. And everybody saying y'all are fun and all that stuff. Great comments. Keep them coming.